سلام بر دوستان عزیز دل، خوش اومدید به قسمت 10 کینگدام کام دلیورنسمون. آقا بریم ببینیم که چی تو عروسی که اینقدر براش زجه زدیم بیایم داخلش میتونیم مأموریتمون انجام بدیم و نامه رو به وامبرگوف برسونیم یا وامبرگوف قراره بگه گم شو. امیدوارم که بتونیم. بزنید. خب این حاج آقا گفت چی؟ لباس
Good morning, lad.
بخیر. گفت برو لباس بخر دیگه.
Can we go to Semin now?
Not so fast, Henry.
The sword's ready, so what are we waiting for?
Are those your best clothes?
آره میبره لباس.
No.
Then why haven't you changed yet?
الان
You
میرم.
can't go to a come back when you no longer look like you just come from shop. We're not going to dress up nicely so you don't disgrace.
All right.
Stop moaning.
ما بریم یه دست لباس بخریم. پول هم که داریم دیگه خدا. خب ما بریم پیش خیاط یه دست لباس خوب بخریم. چی بخریم؟ این چیا داره. زره هم فکر کنم نباید بپوشیم کلا.
Lord be with you.
دوستان لباس خریدم، کاریزما من بالای 16 است. بریم ببینیم قبول میکنه یارو بریم توی مهمونی یا نه. 500 و خورده ای هم خرج شد قشنگ لباس ها رو بخریم.
Can we go to Semin now?
Wasn't too hard, was it? You're looking quite spruce, in fact. I don't have to worry about you showing me up anymore.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry.
یه
I need
سب
to
کنیم
wash
دیگه.
and change too, and then we can
برو
go.
هموم تا عوض کن.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan.
هدایت.
And Henry.
Sir?
قربانت.
Well, do you have it?
Of course.
آره
Your
آوردیمش.
son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Laura Bombergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's
No,
all
well,
right,
the other
Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Berghoff isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any
خودش رو
moment
از ما
now.
بعدش میاد.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Laura Bombergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I
Yeah.
drove them off,
هستن دیگه.
but they
دارن
came
گدایی
back.
میکنن.
They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear. You seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
کمک کنم.
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward.
دمت گرم.
If that's what he
انداخت تو
wants.
زمین ما.
I promise I won't bring shame to
آقا
you.
کار بدید
No,
انجام
we'll
بدید
see.
فقط ما رو به وامبرگوف.
I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
Oh.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling
یکم
contest.
شمشیر بازی
In
کنیم.
short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else?
you?
Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our
Yeah,
weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
الله ما سب کنیم وامبرگوف بیاد بهمون گفت میتونی بری با ایشمان واتیا چیه با این حرف بزنی ولش کن خوشم نمیاد گفت یه جا شمشیر بازی هست بریم تمرین شمشیر بیازی کنیم کنم اینجا یا نمیدونم بگردیم عجب
You there? A word, if you will.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
کار دارم ولم کن
It's really.
شمشیر بازی کجاست دو تا دونه رو با هم پیدا کردیم این اون تاسه است هم شمشیر بازی اینجاست آره چجوری میشه شرکت کرد
You're fighting like a pair of old
Give it to him! Give him a basket full of pain!
کاپانه
Who do we have here?
سرویس
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did he get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
عجا ایپونه
Let him have it.
شمشیر بازی نمیدین به ما ما شمشیر بازی کنیم آها
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatopluk the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semyon himself takes it all.
چی؟
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder is waiting for you.
The groom.
Aye, him.
داماد میخواد با هم دوت
Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
این چی؟
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
یه جول کنیم میریم آقا
a merchant, is all. I really don't.
کجا میشه پیداش کرد؟ داماد کو؟
Thank you, sir.
You, lad, come here.
بنجانم
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
این از این آقا داماد الان میزنم انگوش یکی میشه ببینم یه مستر استراک بزنم به شمشیر بازش خوبه اسلیم شو
Too slow.
من آرومم دیدی که آج آقا
Fucking hell.
دیدی که دیگه
Too slow.
بدونه بزن بعد بگو تو اسلیم شو
Nice fight, Henry. It's been a long time since I've seen our young lord beaten.
Thank you, Captain.
خیلی وقت خود ندیده بودم شکست
What's your
بخورم.
hurry?
نفر
Take it
بعدی
easy, youngster. Go and have some fun. Have a drink or two. Then come back.
جایزم چی شد
But he put up a great fight. You've got to grant him.
یه چی کار میشه کرد بریم با هم اشوانه حرف بزنیم از این بذار یه عطر بزنم این زیاد حرف میزنه و دیدی نیاز شد ردیفش کنیم 27 تا کاریزما
Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
شهرونداز آقا
Sorry about that.
Ah, you have nothing to apologize for. Unlike that friend of yours. He started it all.
You mean Sir Hans? Aye, He can be a bit hot-headed.
Pretty haughty, too.
کله شق
But he punched me good, I'll give him that. And you fought bravely, too. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
ما هم خوب بودید.
You were better. If they hadn't broken it up, we probably wouldn't have stood a chance.
Aye, well, you wouldn't have avoided the stocks either way. People in the village don't like strangers, and my father's no different. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
The son of the biggest drunkard around. Be glad you didn't have the honor. Fortunately, my father's not here to embarrass me again. Ma's afraid he got lost. Or she didn't even come to the wedding because of it. But I'm sure he's just sleeping off his hangover somewhere.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? A good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight. He's so stupid he can't even see how he's embarrassed.
حتی که داریم خوبه بریم.
So we can dance there.
You just never give up, do
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
اومدم از این دختره تعریف کنم. Make acquaintance of the young تعریف.
To pay this beautiful damsel a compliment. That's allowed, is it not?
The damsel isn't interested.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
خودت جوکی دعوا کنیم که اصلا ضایع است. بگم بیشتر میتونم چیز کنم ضایع است. هم داری خودتو میری پایین تر. بکشیم زیر دخترم جالبه. بگیم اصلا بیا 2 نفری میشکا رو ول کنیم بره. این ستا کش کنیم جواب نمیده. زمینه بکشیم زیر دخترم.
Look, Wojtek, why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Do you know what it means to
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be
شانسی بود
mine if it
آقا
wasn't for your meddling.
رفیقشم بکشیم از این دختره بیرون شرمنده کجا میری؟
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Henry from Scotland.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Skalitz, silver,
They call it silver Skalitz because they used to mine the stuff there.
And they don't anymore?
No. Skalitz was torched to the ground. We had to flee.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. I have the honour.
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
Well, I reckon I can manage a few steps. I haven't tried it for a while.
Don't worry. It'll all come back to you.
Care to dance?
Twit. So. And 1, 2, 3, and off we go.
دسته که رو هنری شرط بسته بود بکنم برد دیگه الان ما خدا قرار زد دیگه
You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
And keep it going then.
حرف میزنه بذار ترجمه رو بیارم دختره بهش گفت میتونی بعد هنری گفت آره واقعا دارم تلاش میکنم دختره گفت خوبه ادامه بده حالا دیگه حرف نمیتونم ترجمه رو ببندیم اصلا دیگه خوبه
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
مرسی از رقص لذت بود خب بیا
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
بد نبود
Mishka's a
دختره
nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
رقصیدیم دیگه
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up? Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health. That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
عروس دومات منظور اونایی که تازه ازدواج کردن عروس دومات منظورش
We should go and see Lord Semi.
آره
I'm worried.
بریم
I
لورد
promised to
سمینو بریم
help.
بهش قول داده
You
بودیم
introduced me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
I haven't even thanked you properly for the present for all.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives. They're
همونایی که
insatiable
همش
thirst.
می
I
نوشیدن
mean Yurka and the Moravians.
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate.
دو تا کار
Maybe he's figured
گفت
something
گدا
out
رو که
already.
کندیدم که حواست باشه اونا مشروب نخورن
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it
Hadi
before
bakalım,
Lord
hadi.
von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry.
Hoş.
I appreciate it.
دایه خب گفت بریم پیش گارد دروازه در مورد گدا باش حرف بزنیم.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith?
بله
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Samin would be
Hadi
glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
کلی غذا است.
There's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should
بخوای
do.
بری هر روز زمین غذا برداری.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Simmons afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast. And now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. Starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right.
از اینکه برو یه جا رو بخور بعد برو پر کن تو رو غذا بردار. میگه 40 تا غذا هم بیاری اوکیه. من 34 تا تو جیبم دارم. یه دونه از اینا. شیب. خدا. کلوچه هم از اینا بده. اسی من نبینم. من نبین گوش کن. یه پرزلم بده. غذای خودم میدم. یه 34 تا اینا خودم هم غذا داشتم. دارم میدم. بیا. با مشکل حل شد.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see.
30 تا عسل داشتم فقط. 26 تا عسل دارم فقط. همه عسلا کارو در آوردن. 40 تا شد دیگه.
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. Do you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
باید با هم بنوشیم چون که موفق شدیم. حالا باید بریم با اون یکی هم رسیدگی کنیم. فامیلای این یارو. فامیلا لا. خب فامیلاش کجا آقا؟ اینا چیه آقا؟ خب حواست باشه اینا مسپس نشن داستان درست کنن.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents.
باش.
Come in
ما هم
peace.
رفیقیم دعوا نداریم.
Last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm
دستت میندازی آب زیر پلم هست یعنی فراموشش.
Hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
باش.
No thanks. I'm not much of a drinker.
Come on, Henry. You wouldn't want us to take offence, would you? Can't make up without a wee toast.
All right,
من مادم کار کنم اینا
Just a
نخورن
little.
بعد خودم هم باید
I knew
بخورم.
you weren't no wet blanket. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's no fit to drink.
میگه این آشغاله باید دوست خوب پیدا کنیم. لطفه میترسه شما
You
همه
know why
تو
Lord
مست
Sonny won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bambot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious.
واقعا جدی میشیم یه بارو برام بیار.
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we
نه
brought from
کجا براش
Moravia.
بیارم یه برو بیار من نه یه جا واسه هم بیار داره آدرس میدم
But also mean took it from us and hid it in
آدرس
the
بده.
fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
داره میگه از همون یه شرابی داشتیم
That
گرفته
old Bodak even put them under guard with
آه
our
که
liquor.
انبار گذاشته
All right.
چه شکلیه؟
But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee
یه
jug.
دوری کوچیکه
Well, maybe not
آدم
all
نباشه
that.
خیلی خوب کی از
And who's
جا داره
guarding the
محافظت
cellar?
میکنه
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, knocking at the door and not moving an inch.
بخ شده با گارده چی کار کنه
There's
حالا؟
much I can do about the guard. Do
ایده
you have any
داری؟
ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you
یه
in
جوری
there.
از شرش خلاص
I'm
شده
sure
دیگه. من
you'll figure it
نمیدونم
out.
خودت یه جوری در میاد که چاره ای
I
ندارم
reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
You're not going to argue
بریم برای اینا نوشیدنی بیاریم گفتش تو انبار کجاست؟ انبار اینجاست همون اول کاره اینجا انبار نیست انبار منم آپولوژایز این بره اینجا اصلا چون من دارم میگه میخوام یه نوشیدنی بخورم فکرم بشه گولش زد
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink
یا
it
اونا دارن
dry.
مثل سگ میخورن
And I'm so thirsty. I could suck
منو
the gump
گذاشتن
out
که
of these
نذارم
walls.
اونا
I
بنوشن
really don't
خودم
envy you.
هیچی
Thank
بهم
you.
نمیرسه چه بقیه
I feel so much better.
برو
Now go and get yourself a
آقا.
beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma
خب
found
برو
out,
انجات وای
he'd
میستم
chew my arse
بفهمه
off.
پارم
Tuma?
پاره میکنه
Oh, come on. He's drinking too.
آره خودم
We had
باش
some
خوردم
schnapps together a moment ago.
2-3 تا قلوب
What?
خوردیم
That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be
Good
stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
برو پیشته برو اینجاست قوری کوچیک اینه این که قوری نیست چه معنیه همینه دیگه اشنپس مراویایی ها اینا دیگه دزدی حساب میشه بریم اینم تحویل بدیم
Where's that von Berghoff?
خب بیا ببین
Look
چه
what I
آفر
found
ساخت.
for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on!
بزن بر بدن
Well,
امیدوارم دعوا رو نندازی فقط بهت اعتماد کردم بهش گفتیم نخور، گفت نخورم عصبانی تر میشم. گفتیم باش.
I can't say no to that. Since I
بیا
brought it
خودت
to
هم
you.
بخور.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
نه دعوا نکن.
Bottoms up.
واه 7 تا خورد.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
شمش رو
Not
برداشته.
so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
اگه پیداش نکنم احتمالاً کلاً
Leave behind
آهنگریمو
something so
ببندم.
precious? Never. Someone stole it.
چی دزدیده؟ آخرین بار کی دیدیش؟
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semin. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well, you know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semin himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
نکنه چیزا میگه.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All a commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I've absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away. How's life treating you, old Bram?
I'm not making excuses.
که دختره شاید هم کیپان نباشه نمیدونم زرد حساب میشه
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Taka?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
Nice haul. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
You'd be better off
این اون نبود ولی دوز بود
A word, if you will. He must be dead.
زرد.
How about a pie?
زرد.
Poppy?
That is one place I have not.
And it still wasn't enough
What would I
for
do
them.
in a town full of monks?
Lisping old fool keeps telling everyone.
I'm sorry.
Everyone will notice you're gone.
همچین نمیشه باشه. این
Look
داماده.
around. Everyone's passing. Don't worry about a thing.
بالا خبری
Better
نه.
forget about that real quick.
میدونم بالا. بعد بریم سر جنگرم نگاه کنیم. عجقه کیوان. ایداد کردن.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other.
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
نره شلوغه. دنبال شمشیر لدوان
It
میگرد.
doesn't matter. Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
فکر میکنی کسی برداشتش؟
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here?
اینکه
You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my...
میگه با دوست دخترم اینجا
I
چیکار
am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh?
میگه همه
First
جمع
you make a
شدید من
fool of
اذیت
me,
کنید.
and then this prick.
ببین داداش. برو.
We didn't agree on anything.
ما اصلا
Don't forget about Mishka.
جمع نشدیم
She had
کاری
no time
کنیم.
for either of us.
I'm having a
برایش
really
وقت
bad day
نداشت.
today. Women don't want me.
یه دوستان دارن مسخرم میکنن.
Joke.
زنها رو
All
نمیتونن
that's
مخشونو
left
بزنن.
is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
برو برو آجا برو.
Each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
کجا میدونی؟
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
And that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss it.
حداقل تلفن دیدن سوایتا اینجا بودش.
So loud, I was afraid he'd
نیست. عجب. میگفت اینجا کنار دستشویی سوایتا کجاست الان؟ اینجا دستشوییه دیگه شمشیر دارش نیست. سوایتا دواییتا رو پیدا کنم از خودش بپرسم اینم اون چی میگه. جایی همینجاست. در مورد کادویی که گم شده میدونی؟
Radavan's present for young Lord Semine is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it.
نمیدونی که
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How do you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
داری بدترش میکنه؟
You think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh?
خود پدرت هم به فنا میره چون پسرش
you're
دوستی
involved
کرده.
in this theft. You're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that.
I'm
All
sure
right, have it your way.
بریم.
I took the sword. Happy now?
Where's the sword now?
کردی.
I had to get rid of it fast, so I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious.
هری
How am I supposed to get it back now?
چرا؟
God Almighty save you if it fell in deep.
God bless you, sir.
داختتش تو برکه دیوانه. جمشید نه باید شنا کنیم. خب خدا رو شکر. لباس ها رو درار همش رو بده. اما اول کاش اینو میدیدم میمدم یه دست پاند رو چک میکردم. غلامو بذار. اینه کاریزما 20. یا آقا پیدا کردم شمشیر قرال کن.
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
جای دیگه میگردم دنبال کار. پسر شهر. پسر بخشدار.
Svaja, why the hell would he do that? He and young Semine will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semines. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semine finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
No one should be above the law.
Aye, but still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Bergov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Bergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
گیر کرده دیگه میاد الله.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I've sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
خبری نیست پس. برگم نیاد که اصلا همه چی به هم میزه. عروس رو بینیم. داداش عروس میگفت این میره تو جنگل اون موقع تو مهمان خونه بوده.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
آماده این ورونور رو نگاه میکرد چی بود یه ذره. برگاه نمیاد.
Right back where we started.
عجب همه چیز بد شد که الان.
Von Bergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
دیگه بهشون تبریک بگیم بریم. همه اینجا نا همه اینجا.
wedding was it where I danced on the table without me host?
سنوات کجا؟
You're there for work, and there's no
خیاط افتاده زمین. شب شده یه عروسی اومده نمیبینم. بزن این سویت های گوزو بپرسم این همیشه چشم و گوشش میجنبه.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Samin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either. God be with you.
زمین؟ شده.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
مگر رو سرشون رو نخوردن آجی.
I'm sorry.
هنوز رو سرشه.
I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
چی شده؟
It's Alder.
Did he?
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
He deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Bergov. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder,
and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Older rode off too.
Don't worry, he'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, داستانش خرابه. ازدواجشون بوی سوسیس میده.
You don't have anything to say, do you? At least I see you think I'm right.
اینجوری که میگی بو میده دیگه.
I'm sorry.
Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
That doesn't sound like a good idea. A bride is supposed to be chaste, fragile, pure.
And the groom is supposed to at least be present, for God's sake. And where is he? So, are we drinking or not?
I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Booze! بازی اومد.
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh, fight! Fuck off me!
You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
So what you think?
Stop that!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting another's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not going to blame you. You might have waited until this lot went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
Prepare to fight!
آه خدا باز دعوا شد. اینجا خریه نه دوستم که دشمنه همه داره همو میزنه
This will be easy.
اینا با ما
I'll hack your ass off! Good!
اینجا ببین هیچی نمیبینم ببین چیو دارم میزنم دهنشم
I need a hand here.
اوه تکو زن با دستم خورد
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
اوه تکه احمق اوه تکه احمق چی شد؟ اوه یه صدایی داره میاد متاسفانه دوستانه گادمین داشته کیشیشی غیر سرت مردی که چیه این؟
Cursed luck!
چی شد اون وقت؟ این زنه اینجا چی میکنه؟ واسطاده همینجوری چیه این؟
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Shakshan.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
وضعش خرابه.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzi.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Berghoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fellow.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Oh, no. Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Oh, give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
After all, as you know, I'm just a common dung grubber, while you're the great Bellatore.
Bellator? But I was stupid to think like that. It was stupid. But now I'm sitting here too for behaving like a Bellator. I might have left you in it.
Yeah, you might.
And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well,
این بلاتور واقعیه حاجا. نه
I behaved
اونی که تو می‌کردی پزنت.
badly.
بلاتور اینه.
Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh. Well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of.
Most
of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits. What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Ha fucking ha. Hunting.
Where did you get the gear for that? We arrived in Troskowitz like a pair of beggars.
By using the old noggin, pal. I pulled a strong thread out of those rags I had on, made a snare for game, and before you could say jackrabbit, I was hawking 6 hares around the local cottages.
Weren't you worried about the local gamekeeper?
That nitwit! I found out he was fond of the booze, so I snooped around his lodge and went sleeping it off. I went hunting, once, I even went into his shed.
جوانه که مست میشده این میرفته.
Or a bow and a quiver full of arrows.
همون رو تیرم کرد.
To top it all. Christ! Oh, give over. Once things are sorted out, I'll give it all back. Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble. You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
Sure.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
Whoa.
What?
دارش میخوام بزنن.
You can't hang a nobleman. Jesus, wait. Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't! Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it! I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble!
Hans میخوان اعدام کنن واقعا.
I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
ترسناک شد. رینه خودش.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
دارش بزنن.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fella will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
Oh. برام کار کنم دیگه. باید یه جوری خودمون رو با اون توماسی
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
واقعا دمتون گرم که بدون دیدین. امیدوارم لذت برده باشین. تا قسمت بعدی و ادامه ماجرا ببینیم چی میشه. مثلا همه چی به هم ریخت. چی میشه دیگه. تا قسمت بعدی فعلا خدا.